Good morning, everyone. Now we are ready for the northern part of Fuerteventura Island tour. We're gonna use a small airplane, but I think the speed is not bad. So yeah, so we're gonna fly around Fuerteventura on the northern part and try to find something interesting. Okay, so let's go. Oops. It's kind of very torque is like going to the left side. Okay, so don't be too high. So that is Fuerteventura Airport.
400, continue for north departure.
Very nice view. But we are not going to the left but to the right, so we kind of still manually steering this aircraft first because the flight plan not yet come up. If it's engaged, it will goes to the left side, so should be okay. But anyway,
3400, please acknowledge.
Fuerteventura Tower Canary 400, continue for north departure.
So that is Puerto De La Rosario, the capital city of Fuerteventura. So I think this is a wrong direction, so I don't know why we are being directed to the left. Should be okay. So we're gonna engage the AP, but it's just for the level flight. And we're gonna use the heading just to ensure that, oops, sorry, not heading. Sorry guys, I think it's the wrong one. Yep. So heading will need to be rotated first. So that is Puerto De La Rosario. That's the port. That's the city. And there's Las Salinas just in front of us, so we don't get too close to the island here, so we cannot see. So I think we already engaged navigation now. Yep. Okay, so that is the city down there. Very nice scenery here from up here. Where is the... why it is not following the flight plan? I don't know. But let's turn off this thing. Heading should be... oh, I think it's a bit problematic here on the flight plan.
3400, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
So there are several pits down there.
Fuerteventura Tower Canary 400,
So we are going to see Puerto Lajas down there. That's too high. We're gonna try to be around 1500 and 1800. Nope. I think this one has to be like where is the heading? Yep, so that I have to select that one first, and we can try to engage. I think let's go down a bit to there's nothing here. This is not, I think some tourist area near the Puerto De La Rosario, but nothing here, I believe. This seems to be much more open here. That is Park Hollandes, so that's a small town, I guess. Try to slow down a bit. Yeah, it's a very nice view up here. That is mostly a bush type of vegetation around this island, also similar to Lanzarote, and mostly like very barren and sand kind of thing, like a desert, more like a desert, I guess. So here is a very unique area where it's almost sand. Can we follow the navigation now? Let's see. So pilot on, FD on, or supposed to be okay. But speed is not, so let's see. Altitude. Yep, altitude hold. So we kind of trying to get to okay, so that is the sandy area of Fuerteventura, very unique. I think it's like a desert here. And this is part of Parque Natural del Coralejo. Coralejo, I think, is one of the famous area over there. That's Coralejo city, town of Coralejo. Yeah, so that is, as you can see here, is a very unique creatures. I think we are not following the plan here. I'm not sure. Heading, we can try to make the heading here. That we just passed a small town. But now we are. That is Coralejo. That is the beach or the playa there. So it's very famous. Let's go here. So you can see that is Coralejo, and we are seeing some of the beach or playa here. It's a very nice tourist area along this coast of Coralejo. There's Playa Las Agullas here. Then also there's a lot of tourists beaches in Coralejo. Basically, that is quite a busy town here. Very nice depictions of the city. So this is Playa Blanca. That's here to a boat where we can take a boat to Lanzarote. So that is Coralejo, and we are still toward so this is the northeast part of the Fuerteventura. So yeah, that is basically empty land here. Shouldn't be a tree down there, but it could be like what do you call it? Basically a tree for in the seaside, like. So we are toward the west now, still seeing barren land. We can take a bit more toward the part. Yep, so that is basically a desert type of landscape here. There's a city actually in front of us. Origomare. That's Origomare, and Nico. That's Origomare is this. So we are kind of moving to the west now. and then we moving southward over there. So there's several probably beach over there, but nothing much. This might be a good interesting shorelines, but there's a road connecting to the inland. I guess that could be the Layares, town of Layares over there, so toward this town. That is Origomare, town of Origomare. So it is a very interesting landscape. This plane is pretty nice, but though it's this dashboard is a bit too high. I think it's a light craft, but the window is very huge, so you can see down, looking down on the side of your side. So it's this take the whole view. Very nice. I like this also for bush flying. There's a small beachhead. There's another beachhead over there. Let's turn. So there's a city of Los Lagos, not city, a town of Los Lagos over there, over here. I think we need to turn more toward the south now. So Los Lagos, there's a road. I think this one is a road. Yes. Okay, so that is Los Lagos, town of Los Lagos, and Eroku is this. And you can see that is, wow, that's a vast desert, just like Australia, I guess. The inland of Australia, basically a flat land, brown color. El Cotillo, we pass El Cotillo. Los Lagos is just behind us. El Cotillo also. So it's a cliff type of beachhead, and that was a really fast desert type of landscape of Fuerteventura. So it's a very wide landscape of desert type. Yeah, so there will be some city inside, I guess, but they're just, what is that? La Oliva, town of La Oliva. Correct. Actually, it's Tindaya. Yeah, could be La Oliva or Tindaya. Not sure which one. You have to go over there. I think that's Tindaya here. That is La Oliva over here. Seems so. Yeah, I think so. Oliva is somewhere over here. Tindaya. This one is the town of Tindaya. So we might want to adjust our course again slightly right there. Let's see, kind of We still follow the Colonia de Garcia. Colonia de Garcia is just in front of us over there. It's a small town. That was a very beautiful view. I think that's the beauty of flying low. You can see around scenery. Here you can see scenery safely without the real flying. I think there's a bug that needs to be addressed. There's the horizons like splitting the mountains. I saw that every time, unfortunately. That's kind of breaking the immersions. If that is gone, I think it could help a bit, like this is real scenery. Anyway, so very interesting. So we're gonna turn left, I think, in over there to see if we need to fly manually or not, because that will give us into the valley. That is Puerto de los Molinas. That's a small town over there. Puerto de los Molinos. Molinas, I think. It's a very small village, I guess. Probably fishermen living there. Okay. Well, that is a very interesting view. I'm using the island creation textures. It's really nice. It's really details, you know. I'm really amazed how it looks. So it's very beautiful. You can see these textures. So I think we are ready to follow this route. So I think I'm gonna, let's see if we, I don't think the navigation applies. So let's take control. So we're gonna follow this route to the valley. So here's the valley here. So very interesting kind of island here. There's a lot of barren mountains without kind of like, you know, anything. Like there's no vegetation. It's just like in a hot climate where there's nothing here basically. Yeah. So we climbing a bit because we kind of entering the highland area, but not that high. So it's still okay. Oops. So that is town of Lanos De La Conception and Valle de Santa Ines actually just in front of us. So that is Valle de Santa Ines, one of the smaller town, and that is Lanos De La Conception's town. So it's kind of like I think we can just try to do AP here and level flight. Oops, sorry. No. Our altitude should be higher than this. So 2000, so we can AP 2000s. We are entering this town of Antigua. That is town of Antigua. So I think we just already veering too much to the south. So now we are going to, nope. Sorry guys, this autopilot here is quite odd. I didn't really like it. No, I haven't really familiar with this anyway. So we're going to go to the left. So that is our destination over there. City of Trifique. So that thing. By then we are going back to our original route. And we kind of veering too much to the south. Are we descending? Yeah. So that is town of Trifique. It's very difficult to pronounce. So that is a unique counter of the heading. I think we can try the heading here. That is very interesting terrain here. Wow, that's a very strong wind. Trying to level off. So I think we are going back to near of the airport. I think the airport is just in front of us. We have to go to city of Puerto De La Rosario, so I think we're gonna kind of toward the north first, and then from north landing via runway 19. Okay. the textures of the terrain was really crisp, as you can see, using the island creation textures. Okay, so really detailed textures compared to the default one. Okay, so that's the airport. We just align with the airport, and we are going to see the several town here of Puerto De La Rosario. So actually we have to go here and back toward the town and going back to our original heading, but here you can see it's very different. The town is not so dense though in terms of the, what do you call it, density of the modeling of the town. It's quite okay. So we kind of trying to take this route back, and not sure if the course can capture again, but anyway, it's already near the airport, so I don't need the flight plan anymore. But we do need to go back to the flight plan. So that is Puerto De La Rosario in front of us, so we kind of like trying to go there first, and then from there toward the airport from the north. Okay, so I think we have finished our northern part tour of Fuerteventura. There are several interesting locations, and now we are trying to land back to the airport. It's going to be again steep descent, but should be okay with this small aircraft, and we can try to align ourselves with the airport now. about to request for
Fuerteventura Tower Canary 400 is 2 miles north 400 feet with uniform to land.
Canary 400 Fuerteventura Tower. Altimeter tree 0.09035 at 20. Fly straight in runway 19er.
Fly straight in runway 19er Canary 400.
Okay, it's kind of like slow descent.
Canary 400, did you hear my last transmission?
Going to 121.7 Canary 400.
This is very twitchy aircraft. Kind of need to fine tune the rudder. I think the rudder is really twitchy, so it's kind of like just a small adjustment. It's like creating a lot of movement. Okay. There's no entrance here to the taxiway, so it's a very long one, so you have to go to the end of it. I think it's supposed to be landing from that end. I think the normal way. Yeah, normal is coming from there, from the west to the east, rather than from the south. Sorry, from the south to the north. Not from the north. I think that's more normal. Very nice view. That's a floating aircraft on the left. Yeah. Oh, probably the wheel is not. Cannot be seen from afar, I guess. Happen. Okay, so here we go. Our parking spot. Those Marshall is just sitting around. Okay, this time we are taking the right spot, but no Marshall. Okay, so basically we are back to our parking spot, and that's it. So that's our first northern part of the island tour of Fuerteventura. So now we continue and have lunch, and we're gonna continue the southern part after lunch. Okay. It battery, that's the battery. Heat, no battery. Where's the battery? Sure. Oh, this one.